Oke. Oke, good. Langsung aja.
This place is rich with the sweet scent of flowers. Can we stay here for a while longer? Miss Robin, can you hear me?
That voice.
Over here.
Are you Miss Firefly?
So you did notice me after all. Sorry, but I can't show myself right now. Could we talk somewhere more private?
To be honest, I have no reason to trust you.
I get it. But I can assure you this isn't a trap. If you really need a reason, there are anomalies in the 12 hours. We are suspicious of the Dream Master's true identity.
Lead the way. But let me be clear. Agreeing to me doesn't imply anything about my stance.
Understood. My companion will show you the way.
Oke, lanjut.
Blue flames. Is there a cremator among Miss Firefly's companions? Miss Firefly? You can show yourself now.
Sorry, just a moment. My companion will bring you this way shortly.
This way? Where is this?
As expected of the Harmony's favorite. Passing through such dense memoria without even being affected in the slightest. Hello. You may call me the Dahlia for now. This is our cozy new home in the sweet dream, where words may flow more freely.
A new home burned out of the sweet dream? If you really wish to have a proper conversation, you shouldn't resort to provocation like this.
I apologize. But she's different from other cremators. She has no intention of stealing memories. The same goes for me. I have never wished to destroy the sweet dream. Sneaking into the dream was my only option. I really like Penacony as a tourist. This is my first time dreaming. And Penacony is more wonderful than I imagined.
Thanks. So, what brings you here?
I'm sure you've noticed it too. The Dream Master Gopher would completely merge with the dreamscape, becoming virtually omniscient and omnipotent in Penacony. But now, he's losing his grip on to find out why, we conducted some investigations. In the primordial dreamscape, we uncovered a crime that he had buried away. We suspect that's why his powers aren't what they used to be. And that's why he's been telling everyone he's under the weather.
Crime?
I'll show you later. Belonging to his family, you wouldn't believe me unless you saw it with your own.
You've indeed uncovered many clues. But before we proceed, I must confirm your true intentions.
My purpose is about a reunion, a rescue, and a farewell. Will you believe me?
Miss Firefly, that expression and tone of yours just now, I've seen it many times in my own
Expression?
That's the look one has when describing what they hold most dear in their heart. So I'll trust you this time. When I first left Penacony, the Dream Master gave me a parting gift.
For a leader of the 5 lineages, that's pretty cheap.
Since then, I've walked the path of harmony as a Pathstrider, wielding its power, until I returned once again for the Charmony Festival. In the 12 hours converged by the Dream Master, I developed symptoms of losing my voice, and the strength of the harmony began to wane. I believe that the path he once pointed to might not have been named the harmony. That's why I gradually became incompatible with the sweet dream. In the past, the Dream Master would harmonize for me. But when he was too busy to tend to me,
So, which path did he choose to walk?
it's not clear yet. There aren't many clues about this, but I suspect it's the Order.
Thank you, Miss Robin. You've helped us clear up many of our doubts. However, regarding the Dream Master's path,
What is it?
Come with me. It's time to see it with your own eyes. Here lie secrets that the family tried to conceal, and a long, romantic tale. Sadly, most of it has nothing to do with us.
Brooklyn Tiernan. I remember that name. A Galaxy Ranger, worthy of admiration.
that's why we had to come here. We suspect that after turning away from the family, the Dream Master sided with the propagation.
How could that be?
History as we know it may be long gone, but people's memories remain preserved in the memory zone. If we can master the technique, we'll be able to pierce through time itself and salvage the past from...
Is this Memoria?
Every disaster brought by the swarm was accompanied by countless sacrifices. Some names were remembered, but others were not only forgotten.
What are you doing? I am not your enemy.
Indeed. Our true foe is that abominable fate.
Then why?
Easy, child. Your struggle only adds to the pain. The strike I just delivered, dishonorable though it may be, did not miss.
But I was clearly helping fight against the swarm here.
Indeed. As the swarm ran rampant, a Glamoth knight passing through joined the battle without asking for anything in return. But have you ever wondered why? Right after that, the infestation.
Could it be?
The Glamoth Knight, born to purge the swarm, turned out to be a pathstrider, walking the path of propagation. The sweet dream has never been tainted by the propagation. You brought it here, and only your death.
How can this? I can leave. I can't die. I don't want...
That's precisely why I said that strike wasn't honorable. I explored your secrets for the sake of the sweet dream. Paradise shall fall into this world of sorrow, and once dawn breaks, it will shatter in the light of day. You shall become my darkest crime, and your remains shall become the foundation.
Oh, dasar dari bos itu AR214.
You're quite familiar with the Memoria, so you should be able to tell whether this memory is fabricated or not.
Laying the foundation for eternal paradise?
At that time, she was trying to escape her own destiny. But when the swarm was discovered on Penacony, she didn't just stand idly by. Even though she died while fighting against the swarm, it was her own choice. Because, like any ordinary person.
Is she your friend?
Yes. And in many moments, looking at her is like...
I know it won't undo what's been done, but I'm sorry. No matter what purpose the Dream Master has, I promise you, when all of this is over, regardless of the outcome, I'll tell everyone about her deed.
Thank you.
But there's one thing I don't understand. Even if the Dream Master is after the power of the propagation, there are plenty of swarms left in the cosmos.
That's exactly why we came to find you. With the Charmony Festival about to begin, it can't be a mere coincidence that the Dream Master is pushing forward with his various machinations now. And you were chosen to perform for the Harmony.
I see. You want me to become the conduit to retrieve the past from the memory zone? What exactly do I—
I'll need to temporarily take a piece of your memory. By letting it stir up the memory zone, I can follow the flow of memoria and burn a path through, retrieving scenes from the past, whether I succeed or not. I'll return your memories to you safe and—
Let a cremator access my memories?
I also think it's too much to ask. If you deem it necessary, you can use tuning to leave a safeguard in our minds, preventing any ulterior motives.
There's no need. Let's get started. May the harm that befalls you never lead to your downfall. This is a blessing that has been passed down through the family for
So this is what star power looks like. All right. Looks like we got lucky. Oh? What's this? A piece of worm-eaten oak?
Found something new?
This time, I'm afraid we've uncovered quite a disaster. Let's go see it with our own eyes.
Nothing but lies, my dear. Hiding behind the title of a memo keeper? Tell me.
You really seem determined to savor those unforgettable moments, don't you? Be smart and take a hint. I don't have time.
Oh, because you're busy pretending to be a Stellaron hunter?
Who are you talking about?
Quite the clever move there. Miss Firefly, if you're willing to take my advice, why not make a trip back to reality? Ask that silver wolf lady carefully who your true companion.
How did you—
All right, you. Still can't help sticking your nose into—
Who exactly are you people?
She's just a cremator who manipulated memories and pretended to be a Stellaron hunter's companion. She fooled all of you.
What about Miss Firefly? Is she all right?
She might get lost in the memory zone's turbulence, but don't worry. She's quite something. I'm here to bring you back to the Oak family. Mr. Sunday is worried about your safety. As for this Dahlia, she cannot be trusted. To extract specific history from the memory zone through just one memory? While there might be memo keepers capable of such feats.
Seems you've been watching for quite a while. Yet you only show up fashionably late when we're about to make progress.
Save your excuses. I bring a message from Mr. Sunday that will prove my identity.
Just a message?
Let's give it a try. It's only 2 words. Charmony, Dove. I don't know the details, but Mr. Sunday said you would understand.
Indeed. Unless it's an extreme situation, this is enough to earn my trust.
The IPC, Astral Express, and now you're even taking assignments from the family? My, aren't you popular? But you just had to choose the path of your own demise? Back then, I not only kept Lady Acheron's secret, but also left you with your life intact. What? You're that eager to rekindle our past?
Well, you are the Dahlia, after all. I have to keep an eye on what kind of trouble you're going to stir up next. I've been questioning this for a long time. How could Destiny's slave possibly accept someone like you, whose very nature...
And what's the deal with the Stellaron Hunter?
Let's get somewhere safe first. Then we can talk. She's too dangerous for us to let our guard down.
Many thanks.
You've gotten more composed. Or have you just gotten slower? She's already left this area. There's no way you can catch up to her now.
Catch? Why would I chase after her? Arrogant swan. If I didn't take her memories just now, then what exactly did I do to her? I might as well tell you. I planted a spark of the cremator's fire in her memories. It will spread silently, and in an instant, it will burn away all her memories of seeing me. She'll believe she was never here. The suspicions that have already taken root in her mind will also gradually fade away. No matter what she has discovered, the moment she attends the Charmony Festival, she'll revert back to that good child who was born to walk on the Order. You're the one who's run out of time.
I see. Not a member of the Everflame Mansion, and definitely not a Stellaron Hunter. Your true ally is the Dream Master?
Oh, aren't you clever? How about a little reward for that?
Cut the act. Even with your usual reckless methods, you can't handle me alone.
You're right. I can't do it alone. But I rarely feel lonely anyway.
Repent and return to righteousness. Though you soar like an eagle and make your nest among the stars.
Now, can you still keep your cool?
He actually gave you strength through the divine law. The Dream Master would go this far for an ally?
What can I say? I'm just that trustworthy. If he hadn't done that, how could my control over Memoria far exceed that of ordinary memo keepers?
Unfortunately, you lost your composure in your euphoria. In the dreamscape, I might not be your match. But if I want to leave, you can't keep me here.
Harsh words. Want to test that theory? It's easy to throw away a flower, but the fragrance lingering on your hands won't fade so easily. I can be quite persistent, you know. Even if we rekindle what once was, I remain unchanged. Run faster. I love watching people resist, love watching them flee. Let's savor this moment a bit longer. After, no matter where you run. I have the numbers advantage. You have no chance of winning.
I don't want to use the cremator's tricks. Not that I can't.
I knew it. Your ever-shifting morals. Never changed.
Where do you think you're going? After putting on such an elaborate show, won't you stay for a little chat? The most trustworthy thing about you is that you're never to be trusted, darling. And that's one thing that's never changed.
When did you figure it out? That the divine law used to share power with me was also the shackles he placed upon me.
The moment you admitted to being the Dream Master's ally, I began to suspect your true intentions. Until now, you've betrayed every single faction you've... Besides, after not seeing each other for so long, and now having such an overwhelming advantage over me, you'd do everything in your power to stop me, even if I... The openings you deliberately left during our clash weren't exactly subtle. Rather than toying with me, you...
Oh, really? I'd love to drop the act and give you a proper taste of torment. But alas, as long as the constraints on me remain, I'm not my own master. I can't do anything. Good thing we've always had this kind of tacit understanding, always trusting in each other's caprice.
I wish that wasn't the case. I'd rather not draw the garden's attention because of my association with you.
Aw? Back to your old tricks again.
It's an epiphany, dear. Something you'll never understand. Let's talk about what's really important here. What are you hoping to get from after putting on such an elaborate show, using me to regain your freedom? Which kind of memories are you trying to steal from...
Why, of course. The destructions.
Stop joking around. You abandoned that path long.
You're still as charming as ever. So, let me show you a glimpse of the past. Weren't you really interested in the Everflame Mansion?
So you were the one who erased the memories from that music box after all.
That's right. I kept only this scene as a memento. I wanted to remember how I felt at that. And look closer. It's not just the memories. The Everflame Mansion itself has ceased to exist.
Those claw marks. You've long since strayed from that path, yet you can still wield the power of the destruction.
Isn't it the same right now? I've betrayed the Garden of Recollection, yet I can still show you the memories. If you have time, I can help you savor the memory of our...
Go ahead and savor it on your own. I want to put it behind me. But can't you tell me something I don't already know? You betrayed the Everflame Mansion.
Destruction is a glorious moment. As Duke Inferno's daughter, I will see his last wishes carried out to perfection. And besides, who said I betrayed them back then? I came here to fulfill Duke Inferno's... This was his command to me. Make the Knights of Penacony crumble and wither. In other words, everything on Penacony related to the Remembrance was my target for destruction. But this was already a world of Memoria. How could I possibly accomplish this without any... Working with the Dream Master may be like dancing with the devil. Oh yes, everything tied to the Remembrance includes you, of course. Grateful? You should be.
I won't be grateful for that. You couldn't have done it anyway. Filial piety has never been one of your strong suits.
That's exactly why I'm saying, you only think you understand me. Think about it carefully. As a Stellaron hunter, didn't I work my hardest to help Firefly get closer to the truth? As an ally of the Dream Master, I also helped monitor the dreamscape. And when a hunter infiltrated Penacony, I seized the chance to pose as her companion and trapped her in the memory zone. As for Robin, whom he chose as his songstress, I burned away her doubts too, leaving nothing to chance.
Oh, berarti itu bukan cover yang asli dong.
Like the destruction, betrayal is but a fleeting moment. And before it came, whether with Duke Inferno, Gopher Wood, or Firefly, I wasn't pretending.
What about Robin? Those sparks that burn through memories.
Oh my! I thought I could fool your eyes at the edge of the dreamscape. But I guess there's no hiding from you on your home turf. What? You want to settle the score with me for messing with your people? Why don't we sit down and have a chat? So tell me, what exactly do you want to take from me?
Don't worry, I only went with the flow, suppressing her power a little to make it easier for you. I trust. You're someone who knows how to return a favor? There's this thing called the script. Now that, I find quite intriguing. Stellaron Hunter collaborator. Soon, Robin will understand the true purpose of those sparks, and thank me for it. I can hardly wait. Even though I'm not a Stellaron Hunter, this time, I might have a chance to So stop thinking you've figured me out. I don't want to miss out on any possibility life has to offer. Betrayal isn't in my nature. Greed is.
Darling, are you fatally wounded or terminally ill? Unless you're on your deathbed, I don't believe you're actually...
I can make an exception for you. But most people, I certainly don't want them to remember. Sometimes, I resent memories. Because some people don't deserve to witness my radiant bloom again in their memories. And besides, you're no better when it comes to greed. On my deathbed, I suppose that's not entirely wrong.
No, thank you.
Too late. You're already caught up in the secret. Come on, just a few steps more. Even if I tried to turn you away, you wouldn't want to.
I see now. A piece of worm-eaten oak. You weren't just making that up.
Oakwood is prone to insect infestations. Nothing surprising about that.
It's him.
Ngapain sulit?
Just look at this place. Shouldn't be this lively here. Ladies, which one of us would you say is the...
Mr. Aventurine, what are you doing here?
Well, the game's over. And I scored a big win.
Oh, what did you get out of it?
The Nihility Emanator cut me, and I died in the most spectacular...
Oh, speaking of which, you must know exactly how that feels.
Still better than having no invites at all.
You two are really...
You're quite interesting, Mr. Adventure. You weren't supposed to find your way here. Unless you can give me a reason, I'll indulge you. But...
That confident, huh?
You haven't hidden your weakness well. Even though you're one of the 10 Stonehearts. Right now, you'll be easy enough to handle.
I wouldn't be so sure. Since you know who I am, you should know better than to gamble. Consider this warning a welcome gift. So long as my trump card remains unplayed, none will dare...
Too bad you've used up all your luck for today. I've always found losing more interesting than winning. What's the harm in giving...
Hold up. No need to rush, Mr. Aventurine. Congratulations on uncovering the truth behind death. But from what I know...
Well, after taking a solid hit from the Emanator's blade, I never got the chance to enjoy it, thus I sank into the chaotic memory zone, and then my desire led me here. As I thought. You two haven't noticed. The answer was right under your noses this whole time. You can traverse through Memoria without relying on roads. Ladies, you didn't think the IPC would enter Penacony unprepared, did you? Backed by a most attractive package, I quietly assembled a team to research the memory zone. And I only asked for one thing in return. How to escape alive if I accidentally got lost in Penacony. To be honest, they didn't contribute a thing. But they did help me discover a Rosalina Jane Estella, the former undertaking once belonging to this nameless. She once boarded the Astral Express as an outstanding surveyor. Years ago, in pursuit of the primordial dreamscape sea, everyone believed she had perished, taking the mysteries of the dreamscape to her. Before departing from this world, she single-handedly forged the pathway of Memoria.
Mr. Aventurine, do you even realize what you're saying?
Look, I didn't believe it at first either. But the Nameless, as it happens, had quite a unique background that led her to devise a brilliant solution. Using the technology from the Zarina Erd system, she gave her life to the memory zone, giving Penacony's dreamscape a unique signature. When dream chasers wander into the memory zone, they'll drift towards places that can fulfill their desire. Those who yearn for freedom will witness the form of the primordial dreamscape. Those consumed by obsession, and those who are lost and directionless will return to the 12 hours. Seeking their path, the family discovered this trait and cleverly utilized it, allowing guests to be sent to different hours upon... In other words, this Nameless is the true founder of the planet of festivities. As for me, maybe I ran into a good doctor. From the look of this place, the impossible in dreams is not death, but dormancy. Do stay alive. Looks like I'm pretty lucky. I can't wait to see what...
It would seem luck favors you still, Mr. Aventurine. Fate is truly fascinating. Remember Miss Robin's question? If the Dream Master was after the propagation, why did he have to harm the Glamoth Knight? Years ago, he had already completed this plan, waiting for a Glamoth Knight to enter the dream. Unfortunately, with the sudden fall of his empire, yet just as the Charmony Festival was about to begin, a descendant of the Glamoth Knights appeared uninvited. The Dream Master was never afraid of Firefly investigating the propagation. That was exactly the truth he wanted her to see.
Wait, is that why you trapped her in the memory zone?
Correct. This place is where the Dream Master wanted her to be. And he wanted her to think she'd figured something out, only to make the wrong decision at the most critical.
So, what exactly is the Dream Master plotting?
It doesn't matter anymore. We've missed our chance to stop him.
Even if we catch him in person?
From the very beginning, he never existed anywhere at all. When he attempted to merge with the dreamscape, he transformed himself into 4 primordial divine law.
The gods bestowed upon us heavenly fire, and with it, divine tribulation.
The first law. As his parting gift, he bestowed it upon Robin, guiding her onto the harmony.
Repent and return to righteousness.
The second law is the power he bestowed upon me as his collaborator. At the same time, it serves as a constraint. And the third law...
Paradise shall fall into this world of sorrow. And once dawn breaks, it will shatter in the light of day.
I haven't seen it myself either. According to him, it...
And the last one?
Nobody knows. After claiming to be ill and withdrawing from public view, Even though the constraint remained in place, he never contacted anyone again. Not even me. It's just my theory, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. By then, he had finally completed the last law and used it to eliminate the one weakness that exists in any plan. The moment the plan was set in motion, Gopher Wood died a martyr's death for the just cause he believed, and the swarm disaster shall reappear again. The moment has finally come. Resentful from being deceived, confused by conflicting memories. Every side. I'll try to fulfill Duke Inferno's last wishes, advance Gopher Wood's plans, and yes, indeed, I've helped the Stellaron hunters uncover. Don't be too mad. I wasn't a Stellaron hunter back then, but wasn't everything that happened in Penacony the perfect opportunity to join? Though it wasn't my original intention, I wanted to help her, to keep her from getting caught up in Gopher Wood's schemes and facing such a detestable. Alas, I couldn't make it happen. The path your predecessor Rosalina left in the Memoria put. Indeed, how could a nameless who walks the path of the Trailblaze leave behind a legacy built on evading destiny? As you can see, he became a martyr, leaving all his power in the 12 hours. Like a self-turn. The Order truly is a harsh path. Enna, Gopher Wood, and Sunday, the one you know even better. They all chose to sacrifice themselves. But then, something interesting happened. You turned out, as Aventurine said, Rosalina's legacy would send dreamers to where they truly yearn to be. For Firefly,
Aww.
that place turned out to be by your side. She revealed her true self to you, reuniting with you as a Stellaron hunter. Then, guided by a history fictionologist, you witnessed the life of the watchmaker Mikhail. It was truly a life worth remembering, worth giving everything for. I would have loved to raise a glass of hello and goodbye to him. Sunday also came here, feigning cooperation, to reveal to you the truth about Penacony. The foundation of the sweet dream, hidden behind the Grand Theater's curtain, was actually a Stellaron. But you know now that his words weren't entirely true. What followed was one of the few beautiful memories. In order to win tickets to the Grand Theater, you and Firefly participated in the Moment of Scorched Sand auditions. Your coordination was so perfect. See? Even though you've forgotten everything from before, some traces remain etched in this moment until, following the script, Firefly sent you all to the final stage before departing on her own. In those beautiful moments before that, she experienced the joy of living. However, you may have noticed that during this period there was a small gap. She and you weren't together the whole. You returned to a child's dream through a dream bubble left by Mikhail and witnessed his legacy. However, Firefly was not a trailblazer. While waiting alone, she met her true collaborator, and thus learned that there was more than one legacy in Penacony, and more than one watchmaker.
Did they enter that dream bubble?
That's right. Unfortunately, you won't be able to follow them in so easily, even if you've traveled together as companions. That old man can be so stubborn sometimes. He'd rather have the Nameless be the ones to witness his legacy.
No, I think it's quite romantic. A legacy left in the past will give them the courage to continue walking towards the future. Even if I can't walk alongside them.
Huh. You're quite like the Nameless. Awkward, but admirably so.
Maybe we can't walk the same path, but...
Passphrase, passphrase, respond at once. Why does life slumber?
Huh?
Ignore that. Must be some meme. How did it end up here?
Sorry, I want to go check that out real quick.
Oh, so you're into fluffies too?
Passphrase,
Because people are afraid to wake up from the dream.
Perfect. Identity confirmed. Welcome, Agent Mech Tycoon. Please proceed to the next rendezvous point.
Is this really necessary?
Gotta stay in character. Follow the instructions, Mech Tycoon. Hello. Please submit identity verification.
Who?
Mech Tycoon wasn't cool enough, so Miss Sparkle went ahead and changed it.
Masked fool. You shouldn't be here.
Well, someone's been kept in the dark this whole time, completely oblivious to their real body standing right in front of them.
Buddy.
Don't tell me you still haven't noticed. That memo keeper has already stabbed you in the back once. No way. Silverwolf never mentioned me? But she's the one who invited me to team up. The family's omnipotence in this sweet dream, that was my intel. Now you all are going back on your word?
Your intel? With Kafka's spirit whisper, my cognition shouldn't be susceptible to distortion. Could things be different now that I'm in a... Before heading to Penacony, Silverwolf did tell me to keep an eye out for anyone asking, why does life slumber?
Oh, really? Then what if you were to die 3 times in the sweet dream?
Then why is this the first time we're comparing notes?
What else could I do? As a fool, how could I ever catch up to a memo keeper in a dream? Every single time, just when I was about to reach you, poof, she'd vanish with you.
Who exactly is Constance?
She works for the Dream Master, but she definitely has her own agendas. She secretly made a deal with me.
Huh?
She pointed to a nightmare in which all the Dream Master's schemes would be carried out. I've been looking everywhere for you just to give you this spoiler.
A nightmare? What exactly is...
Tell you straight up? No way. I went through hell and back for this. Here's the short version. After you've lived through the best of times, soar toward the sky with all your might. You'll hear insects chirping at...
That's way too cryptic.
Please, we're working together. I'm not some lackey. Just because someone else fooled you doesn't mean you get to pin it on me.
You're back sooner than I thought. Any results?
Yes. And now, it's up to us to
Sorry, I'll catch you later. But thanks. At least you brought good news.
Which part was good news?
The best of times.
And now, the Dream Master's plan begins to turn like clockwork.
What does the Dream Master gain from recreating the swarm disaster?
Oh, reminds me of the good old days during the War of Gods. Oh, silly me. I almost forgot. I need to retrieve a certain lost item. Sorry, but I need to get going.
Sorry, but you're not going anywhere. This is the land chosen by Gopher Wood to meet disaster. But he doesn't want the swarm to truly surge forth and devour the world. The swarm disaster will be trapped here. And so will you.
Unless a kind memo keeper lends a helping...
But I can't find a reason. So far, there hasn't been a single case of one of the 10 Stonehearts being killed. It's driving me crazy.
Glory above all! My friends, in the face of the omen of evil, we must stand united.
Huh? Whose backup is this?
Pardon my late introduction. I am Argenti, of the Knights of Beauty, traversing this cosmos to
Bang!
all that is uncertain in this world. In the name of beauty, the one and only has brought me to this
Ganteng banget.
Perhaps it is destiny's guidance that led me here. In this dreamscape tainted by the propagation, I shall uphold the name of beauty and clear the path for all of you.
Ah, passing night. You found just the right person. I am an IPC envoy.
Someone's a quick learner. Nothing else to say. This is far too much of a
What else is there to say? Would this Sir Knight even listen to us? That's the fascinating thing about destiny. Some people are just...
Where are we going?
To find your dance partner, darling. By an unexpected turn of events, the Dream Master's plan is about to... We'll need an emanator to step in.
Since the future of the Stellaron, Penacony, and even the entire cosmos is at stake...
Does that mean he wants to fight us during the Charmony Festival?
I'm afraid so.
Anyway, we can't leave the Stellaron unchecked. This is about trailblazing a bright future for Penacony. And...
After you've lived through the best of times, soar toward the sky with all your might. So that's how it is. They've harnessed the will of an entire planet to create an eon. What do you mean?
I believe Firefly is trying to say that she's heading off to another.
Before I left, the Destiny Slave told me that this journey would bring unforgettable because one of the lines said, I'll experience death 3 times. And 3 times? The first time was a painful death when I was stabbed by the Blade of Dormancy, which led to all subsequent events. The script will always come true, but in a way that will only be revealed. But the death granted to me by the planet of festivities was merciful enough. For my first death, I chose how it would come and what it would change.
Have you made up your mind?
Yes. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
Thank you again for your assistance for the Astral Express. May we meet again, in reality.
Yeah. Farewell, everyone. I dreamed of a scorched earth.
Everyone, are you ready?
A new shoot sprouted from the earth. It bloomed in the morning sun and whispered to me. Like fireflies to a flame, life begets death. May we meet again in reality. Is this the place where the Dream Master executes all his schemes?
Or perhaps it's the place where he'll find redemption.
Dream Master?
No. Just one of his divine laws.
Don't think I'll let my guard down. I know your true nature. Whatever your goal is, I will stop you.
No need to be so tense, Miss Firefly. I am but a thought, formed from memory. But his actions aren't baseless. There's a reason for my...
Please continue.
Thank you for your open... I'm equally unaware of the Dream Master's malicious plans. But he's been waiting for your arrival. That Glamoth knight he killed with his own hands.
Justice?
Indeed. I'm quite familiar with this place and can guide you. This has its own significance for you, too.
I don't need your guidance to get...
But you need someone to decipher the truth. Force alone.
It's not like you'll stop here if I refuse. What is this place?
Oak Manor. Once part of the Dewlight Pavilion. Before becoming the Dream Master, he used to hold family councils here. But it's been abandoned for years now, sinking into the primordial memory zone.
Is that...
I'm afraid it's...
Did Oak Manor always have decor?
After taking over the sweet dream, he never turned away any sincere dream seekers. Walking along the harmony, he firmly believed that even villains could be transformed by Shippei's benevolence to show mercy, act with justice, and walk with humility.
It seems his wishes didn't come true.
Indeed. Those villains never learned their lesson. They even conspired with one another, foolishly attempting to establish their own family lineage. Such arrogance. In the end, they only brought shame upon themselves.
And then there was a revolt.
Fortunately, his heart was already aligned with the Oak family, allowing him to survive by sheer luck. Soon after, the man...
Was he trying to warn himself?
If your beliefs lead you down a path of plight, that's exactly what I'm getting at.
At least now, I can understand those feelings.
And I think I've come to understand why I exist here. At that moment, Gopher Wood stood at a crossroads, pondering whether the harmony was still, since he was about to commit a great evil. Perhaps the Dream Master who left behind these laws.
But it's too late to change.
Not necessarily. We might as well keep moving forward. Good intentions are all...
In your opinion, which path would the Dream Master choose?
Probably the path of force. But Miss Firefly, feel free to do as you please. I have no other thoughts today. The road not taken can never be retraced. Even in dreams, this truth remains. In the end, all paths lead to the same destination.
Is this?
The manifestation of Nanook and the fall of the Eternal Centurion. Such news has shaken the universe, and...
Just so you know, I'm here to deliver punishment. And you're the...
I barely escaped death, and I still can't reveal my true form.
You've already confessed to your... The family doesn't tolerate incompetence, even from a branch leader on the frontier. Not only did this one fail to quell the situation, he was even murdered. If it weren't for Nanook's manifestation, the Eternal Centurion would have descended upon Penacony to... But you survived by sheer luck, and I set out for this very reason. You must settle this matter yourself.
To survive, but without the power to do anything.
Therefore, your crime shall be punished with a blessing. I shall bestow upon you another crime, Its evil reaches even the heavens, and once known, the name Gopher Wood.
I know my sins.
Here and now, that's not possible. Before I lead you to that honeyed, people believe it to be a creation of the destruction. I shall clear the shadows before your eyes. The harmonic cancer, the Stellaron.
Did the Dream Master already know back then that the Stellaron was actually a creation of the Path of Harmony? Was he forced to manipulate the Stellaron under the family's order?
I'd like to defend him, but calling it forced would be self-deception. He claimed he was powerless, not that Shipe taught us we shouldn't do this.
What if you were the ones?
Perhaps I too would betray the harmony. But in any case, Miss Firefly, have you ever pondered over destiny? I often wonder if we could face our past decisions again, would we really make different choices? It's in that puppet's hand, lady.
Got it.
I've seen puzzles like this in books.
Rest in peace now. Oh,
Mikhail, was it you?
is that what you think of the Dream Master? He was once the Dream Master's closest friend. But they ultimately parted ways due to their differences over the sweet dream. I came for confession, old friend. I wonder, I died once, yet returned to the mortal realm. If you were as fortunate as I, in my eyes, you can still hold on to hope, precisely because you've never faced inevitable death. Would you blame me? Would you? I tried to unveil Xipe's third face, but I was wrong. It wasn't the propagation. Yet destiny was so merciful, making me realize the propagation was able to continuously evoke people's prayers for the order through the fear brought by the swarm. When the swarm disaster ravaged the universe, but after that, the Great One deliberately ignited a war among gods, leading to their own downfall. They were wrong too. The Great One wished to restore justice to the mortal world, but what people prayed for wasn't justice. It was freedom from... Will you forgive me? I shall commit an act of transgression, mending the errors of the gods. I know my sins. They are ever before me.
Using the propagation to lay the foundation for an eternal paradise. Recreate the swarm disaster using fear to force people to...
Perhaps that's why your friend was killed. The Dream Master wanted to find out how the Glamoth Iron Cavalry obtained the propagation's power.
That's not a power that can be easily controlled. We need to pick up the pace.
Past this point, and before us lies his final decision.
Since he wants you to choose again.
Go ahead with whichever path you think is right. Don't worry. I can't change anything. Even if I have a sudden... He deserves absolute...
So you made a different choice after... I will stop him.
Let the propagation rain down heavenly fire once. Let the harmony's lies be exposed. Well then, our paths diverge here. You go towards life, and I towards death.
What a desolate sight. Nothing seems out of place. Did I pick the wrong one? No doubt about it.
My apologies for keeping you waiting, Lady Firefly.
It's you. It seems the other path leads here too. What is this?
It's the terror that humanity dares not recall. The Dream Master's devastating strike, like a torrent.
How did the Dream Master become this powerful? We need to stop him.
Or maybe stop me.
As expected.
I shall end this matter on his behalf. This thought, together with the power beyond the window.
Divine law.
Everything you saw along the way, none of that was meant for you. It was meant for...
I don't see any justice in it.
Lady Firefly, I assume you've pondered over destiny, too.
I don't think it can be used as an excuse. Even if the ending is predetermined, we can still decide how we get there.
That's just self-deception. You've never been able to change the course. When we stand at the crossroads of choice, no matter how many times we start over, we'll always make the same decisions. By that moment in time, we've already been shaped by our past. All the past you've left behind has already determined your future. Your friend tried to escape destiny, only to meet the same end.
But the person you met today is someone who has rewritten their...
Well then, I'll offer you my sympathy, Hunter. As far as I know, give up your true desires and stop walking your own path. In doing so, your destiny will indeed change, but from that moment on, you will have killed yourself.
This is the price we're willing to pay to defy destiny. Not everyone chooses to surrender with their hands up. Everyone has the power to see the world as it is, and to bear that weight. This is the true meaning of sacrifice.
I admire your resolve. Since you don't mind, that's enough talk. Stand down, Hunter.
I won't let you get away with this.
Oh, really? How did the Harmony succeed in spreading its cancer?
Though she wasn't my true companion. The cremator left me with a spark of her flame. I never trusted you. During our journey together, I planted it on you. And now, I'll let it reignite.
Impressive. But do you really think you can get ahead of me?
If I can't, I still won't run away. If that strike is inevitable, I'll be the only one who dies in this nightmare.
Your courage shines like pure gold. Even paradise shall fall into this world of sorrow, and once dawn breaks, it will shatter in the light of day. Come forth and present yourself. I permit you, with mortal hands, to bring forth the Great One. The swarm will again devour all things, and fill the hearts of the lost with terror. Someone must cast down rage in their stead. All that lives will one day die.
Even so, I will still do as I've always done, and pray that I can stay alive. I can do it. Right?
But death will come because you, out of all people, are the foremost in seeking life.
Your last confession took me by surprise, Mr. Gopherwood. No. The final divine law. I suspect there was never any chrysalis of extinction from the swarm disaster to begin with. What exists in Oak Manor is nothing but a disguise. The only thing hidden within is a Stellaron.
True. I never unraveled the secrets of the propagation. Now, split into 4 parts.
But if a Pathstrider of the same origin as the Swarm were to be deceived by tuning, mistaking what lies before them as certain death, if they were to make a wish to live before the Stellaron,
Her life shall beget death, and that death shall beget life unto this world.
I've already glimpsed the secrets of the Stellaron, and I have no need for certainty here. The dreamers will learn that the power to destroy their own lives.
You should know that I won't agree with—
Too late, child. The hands of time have struck midnight. That reason shall be the final divine law. Because the stars belong to everyone. They have— well, that's where our conversation ends. The opening is near. Go, my child.
I shall walk the path of the Order to its end, as you wish. But I can no longer accept your divine laws. If I become the only star in the sky, even if I belong— The stars are cruel, only because they have never shared their heat with the masses. Well, there can't be two suns in the sky. I'll step up, and moreover, how could I allow other stars to shine? Paradise shall soon be created. Not at midnight, but at noon. I shall ascend to the heavens, becoming the scorching sun. Bathe.
Very well, child. Do what you must. Perhaps I was never without choice. I should become a watchmaker, too. The harmony I seek has but one note, repeating. Life, too, has its time.
We did it. He faded first. Is that... How?
Death comes for us all.
I'm starting to hate how powerless I am. Oh, I wish that I had some way to comfort you right at this moment. She had almost reached her demise, yet she survived. Her second death hadn't come yet. It would be upon her soon. He lured a Glamoth Iron Cavalry to face a Stellaron after years of plotting. Though everything Firefly had learned since entering the dream was true, they were only truth, and that is often regarded as the highest form of deception. The Stellaron answered Firefly's desire to keep living. In response, it was confined within the dream. Even a Stellaron could not truly revive the swarm disaster. Yet this swarm was frighteningly real when you consider the next steps of his plan. Enna's dream, the propagation would awaken the most primal fears in all dreamers. You engaged in a decisive battle with Sunday at the Penacony Grand Theater afterward. He had, without question, become an emanator, but you showed no fear and gave it your all in your fight against him. Yet that battle, the setbacks, the victory, was just an illusion woven by Sunday. Enna's dream had already enveloped the entire Asdonis. It was impossible for you to beat Sunday at that time. Enna's dream was so terrifying that even memo keepers could not act free. Fortunately, we sought out Acheron first, and she lent us a helping hand. That allowed us to take action and try waking people. Indeed. Don't forget that, even within the sweet dream, there were still many people yearning. At that moment, you too would face a similar deathmatch. Being woken up by Black Swan was a watershed moment. Due to the existence of Enna's dream, your memories from that point onward can no longer be viewed from the same perspective as before. It's not that they're not real enough. Things always look different when viewed from different angles. ever thought of, and from that moment forth, I would also no longer be able to. Your memories belong to you alone at the end of the day. Destiny only allows me to intervene this far. How your memories manifest is ultimately up to you. People can't dream of things they've never seen before. They're afraid to wake up because the sweet dream is woven from their own past. It's just like your actions at this very moment. Only by embracing the past, Firefly, me, the Stellaron Hunters, this entire world, we're all waiting for you. I can hardly tell if this is nervousness or excitement. You are different. Go and write a prelude to memories once more. From within the ashes of time, you must reignite.
This way, darling.
Not another one. Thank you so much, Black Swan.
Finally, I can breathe a sigh.
I understand you must be confused, and will do our best to shed light on the situation. This place is the rift between dream and reality. A place reserved only for those who have awakened from Enna's dream.
Do you remember Sunday's ambitious plan? He intended to harness the power of—
Unfortunately, it didn't stop there. From the early days of our journey into Asdana, we were already affected by the Stellaron. That strange dreamscape where we met. Maybe it was a sun. I don't think the goal of the Order was to put everyone into a deep sleep. Quite the contrary. They used the Stellaron to catalyze the leakage of Asdana's memory. People think they are awake, but their spirits have long since stepped.
This is what makes Anna's dream so powerful. In this paradise, I believe what you experienced in the sweet dream, except for that flaw, was real. Only in this way could you reach the If it wasn't for Acheron's plan, we might have been trapped in the— Well, I'm not as fortunate as she is, even if I'm a memo keeper. However, thanks to your memories,
we still have a chance, though. To make it happen, please, Black Swan, the truth of the dreamscape runs deeper. We must notify anyone willing to wake up.
All right. Please come with me.
Stay calm. I bet that even if I don't resist, you'd still... Time to get down to business, cowboy.
Huh. You okay? Me too.
Quite the fateful encounter we have here, friend. Seems you're also a light sleeper.
Unfortunately, we need to stay awake right now rather than sleep. We're still nowhere near— Let me break the bad news first. The enemy we're up against isn't just Sunday. And the Dream Master has awakened the swarm disaster within the sweet dream, and cast shadows into the hearts of all dreamers through Enna's dream. The path of order is gradually being restored, and this—
Specifically, he's just one step away from becoming an Eon. The IPC starships converged here at an opportune moment. and the power of the preservation seeped into the sweet dream.
With the IPC around, the cosmos doesn't need a second order.
But it doesn't make much of a difference for us. Sunday's true form has broken free from the dreamscape, becoming as vast as an eon.
Indeed. Forget about stopping him. We can't even...
The key still lies in Anna's dream. Fear and sweet dreams. He relies on these two lies to gather the dreamer's shared wish. If we can wake people up and break Anna's dream, Sunday's divinity will fall. But the current sweet dream is extremely complex. Miss Black Swan.
Time is of the essence, so I'll cut to the chase. There are 3 layers to the dreamscape trapping us. First, there's Anna's dream controlled by Sunday. Second, there's the primordial dreamscape, which includes Dreamflux Re. Third, there's the 12 hours established by the family. Forget about winning. We need to cross all 3 layers of the dream. Unfortunately, we're still in the first layer, which is Anna's dream. Although we've regained our sense of self, we're still dreaming. We've only managed to connect to destroy it. We must make everyone in Penacony humans yearning for sweet illusions borders on obsession. Therefore, I carefully selected a moment where she was completely unguarded, guiding her to wake up everyone in Penacony and get them to—
But we can't just stay here and do nothing.
This is the first step of our plan. With the assistance from the Garden of Recollection, those who possess a strong will, like you, will gradually awaken from the dream.
However, awakening a mere handful of individuals is insignificant compared to the vast number of people immersed in the dream. Looks like the Jade Abacus of Allying Oath will be the only solution.
No need for that. Keep your once-in-a-lifetime treasure. We don't need to bother the Cienjo Alliance for such a tiny request. You want thousands of people with unwavering free will? Just leave it to us Galaxy Rangers. Do you know what it is, Acheron?
It's the relic I returned to you.
Exactly. Its owner must have told you that it's meaningless to anyone other than a Galaxy Ranger, and that it can only fulfill its purpose because it's a burial artifact, worthy only of a hero who has countless meteors will streak across the sky. Those meteors are Galaxy Rangers, coming from all corners of the cosmos, driven. The shooting stars of the hunt only descend on the longest night. We've stayed silent for far too long. Now, it's time to remind all the cowards.
This should be enough to delay his ascension to godhood. As for the foundation of Anna's dream,
I think that shouldn't be too hard.
So, you're the key in the end. Even if it is just a counterfeit god, we'll need an emanator to step in.
Perhaps it's not about being an emanator. This is a different collective wish.
What about the other two dreams?
There's nothing we can do about them. Unlike our current gathering, the dissipation of Anna's dream will take time.
Exactly. Once we enter the next layer of the dreamscape, we'll be facing an eon's strength head on. It's too late. Unless another eon intervenes, but that the Order is one of Xipe's aspects. Yet the Harmony stands idle at this moment as Anna is being reborn. Anna's dream is no ordinary matter. Even with Constance and me giving it our all, we can only reach the few of you here.
But time is of the essence.
In other words, those who only want to survive by playing it safe will die. All those who dare to face death...
Just these few people? Oh. Quiet down. You're just a kid yourself. It's not just Penacony. The entire...
Stellaron Hunter?
She was at the edge of the Asdana system, but she still got dragged into this mess. Just finding her nearly wiped—
Quite a bold investment strategy. Tell me.
The other 2 layers of the dreamscape will be handled by the Stellaron Hunters. One of our associates is searching in the 12 hours for the other person chosen by the Harmony.
Oh? Miss Robin?
She broke free from Enna's dream through her own strength, and left behind a song for those in slumber.
It's true that some people are born strong, and others are born weak. If the trailblazer, their path of happiness should be forged by themselves. While I may not be a nameless, this includes my brother as well.
I see. So, we were able to wake up thanks to Miss Robin's help. But the flaws rooted in human nature can't be avoided.
I agree with you, Black Swan. That's why the most critical aspect of this plan is not to convince everyone but to inspire them to save themselves.
They'll stir up something big to help break you free from the 12 hours. As for the primordial dreamscape, Sam is standing by. Just wait. Now, I'll tell you, she will die. She will die a second time, facing everything she wants to run away from. But her fate will be determined by you. She will help you break through the second layer of the dreamscape. Then, she'll fall into Enna's dream. If you defeat Sunday and wake her from that dream, then her second death, too, will become nothing but an illusion. But if you fail, the dreamscape will ultimately merge completely.
But that still doesn't solve the fundamental problem. What about Sunday?
Oh, Miss Memo Keeper. It's time for a game of recall. I once said something to you lot back in the Oak Tree. So long as my trump card remains unplayed, none will dare see the hand through to the end. Let me point out 2 mistakes. One of them is yours. Having personally been to the heartland of the Dream Master's plans, wouldn't I have already found a way to inform the IPC? It was to seed the preservation's heart into. The other mistake was Sundays, and it was a fatal one. You should never have confiscated my cornerstone. You should have kicked me out right from the start. That's how every gamble with me goes. The moment you sat down at my table, a jade-colored light still sleeps deep within the dreamscape. And it does not require the presence of its owner to unleash.
So what? Even the power of the 10 stone hearts can't rattle an existence.
That's why I said the cosmos no longer needs a second order. The Dream Master's plan is indeed flawless. However, when faced with the terror of the swarm, the release of the Cornerstone's powers will absorb the Dreamer's desires and offer them the preservation's promise instead.
Is this the IPC's real goal? To completely take back Penacony?
What, you think I'm also trampling over others' beliefs? Sorry, but that's exactly what the IPC believes in. The new swarm disaster will end the same way as it ended before. But a new Amber Era will not arrive because of that. Today's hammer strike is not...
I'll hold my breath and listen for that moment.
Once our plan succeeds, we can strip Sunday of his godhood. But we'll be...
Take your time to prepare. Before you head out, may I have a moment alone with you?
We've always been interested in the Stellaron.
A chat? You're just...
Oh, no way, I'm just after that.
It's you. I've been wanting to meet you.
Not now. I used to wonder about destiny. about where it's heading, but you can decide its destination, at least.
Now that our roles are assigned.
Go. You already know what I want to say.
This grand festival is drawing to its close. This is the starting point for the ultimate stage of our journey. Are you ready? Very well. Now, a glimmer of fireflies, a sigh of regret.
Lah?
Am I awake?
Sorry, Robin. It's just you. I did not wish for you to know this. Within the foundation of law, humanity, and through harmony.
My brother. Did you still bring the Order's sweet dream into our paradise?
Ow! You're still trying to play the family card at this hour? Your brother doesn't exist anymore. As of now, you'd better call them Anna. Impressive. You really woke up on your own.
Let me reiterate. If you've had your fill, it'd be wise to leave before it's too late.
Ow! Then I'll reiterate as well. I've done my part, and now I'm simply waiting for the...
Why don't you just cut to the chase?
Time's short, so I'll condense the report. Oh, that even rhymed. A nosy cremator left something on you. She wanted to use it to burn down the illusions you received from the sweet dream, allowing you to wake up from Anna's dream. But it looks like you don't...
Then, how were you able to...
Well, a fool has thousands of faces. It's gonna take a lot to create a sweet dream that can satisfy me. Both you and I can still stay awake for just a little bit.
Just a little bit?
Honestly, I don't even need to find you. But I am just so kind. I've already killed you once to give you a chance to regain your home. You're the last festival host awake in Penacony. So, do you want to play a round of roulette?
Stay where you are. What are you trying to do by showing up in...
I want you to watch me blow up all of Penacony. Only then can everyone else launch a counterattack and wake up together. Think about it. Your brother is already a god beyond the heavens. You're not even gonna see him unless you rip open... Ever heard of the trolley problem? Make your choice. Do you want everyone to go down together? Or...
Why should I trust the words of a masked fool?
Don't think that I'm just trolling you. My bombs are hidden all over Penacony. They took a really long time to set up. Maybe I should blow up a few to demonstrate how they look?
Stop. What's gonna happen to the dreamers?
What? They will all die.
Then you know I'd never agree to...
When it's time to make a sacrifice, reality won't be giving you any choices. Or do you want to
Life is never a joke, fool. There is no such thing as a lesser evil in this world.
Isn't that still the Harmony's same old song and dance? That suits me just fine. Didn't I get ready to sing? Be like a bird. If you can make Sheepei hear you, then what will you choose now? Maybe this will be your last ever
Last ever performance.
You feeling nervous? I know the feeling. You should feel nervous when going up on such a big stage.
I'm okay. I just remembered something. That's all. Miss Siobhan, why do you think birds fly?
Why are you asking that?
That was my response as well the first time I heard that question.
I don't know. I fly when it's time to fly, and I stop when I don't want to fly anymore. There's no reason.
It seems that your answer is really similar to mine. You've also asked me, why do I sing? I think the answer wasn't what I initially had in mind. A Stellaron fell into my homeworld when I was young, but for some reason, my mother chose to—
I remember that story. Everyone thought that's why you decided to—
No. That experience only made me detest singing. I've believed for a long time that songs can't change anything when disasters strike. I might be extraordinarily talented in singing, and I might feel—
Then what changed?
I grew up, and I realized that my brother would sometimes hum the same tune as my mother. However, his answer to me— obviously, he didn't give me an answer directly, but it got me to think. Maybe some things don't need a reason. Go and do what must be done, fool. It's for the
Sakit
sake
banget
of
tuh.
Penacony's future. But I won't let anyone get hurt.
Kaget banget tuh.
Oh, did you just have a flashback? Let me check one last time. If you were to die, how would you want people to remember your ending? Like a bird, she lived her life, graceful and composed. Now her beak parts slightly with a sigh.
Drop the sanctimonious mask. Singing only needs one thing, and that's sincerity. My brother. Birds born with wings need no reason to soar into the sky. And those forced to fall back to Earth don't need anyone's condescending sympathy. The sky and Earth are each other's proof and aspiration. When a soaring bird looks down below, and when a fallen bird looks up to the sky, perhaps they'll never truly understand each other. But what people need is an understanding. Even if you become the only star and prevent everyone from soaring into the sky, they will still be inspired by your radiance, flap their wings with all their might, regardless. Thus, the Order's sweet dream will eventually fall. Oh, triple-faced God. If I am a bird destined to fall, do in the name of the sweet dream. The Charmony Festival now begins!
Brother, do you miss home?
Even if I do.
But you're singing the song Mom used to sing.
Because even if it's too late, we still have the choice to sing.
Welcome to the horizon of existence. This place is one of the thousands of manifestations belonging to the sleeping. Let's bid our final. Remember your name. I'll be waiting for you at the end.
If only people could have each other. I want everything this world has to.
I hope that I'll see her again after I die.
I hope everyone can always reunite. One day, those who live will...
May people embrace each other and...
Our hopes and dreams are in your hands now.
Hey, I've read the script. Why are you asking? As long as you're not afraid to fall asleep, you'll definitely wake.
It's not the time to leave your final words yet.
We all believe in you.
You need to believe in us.
We'll wake up to...
Why does life slumber? We don't know the answer yet. Or perhaps such is the answer. It's the people who first broke free from the sweet dream. The sleeping and shapeless caught a glimpse. It was because they held on to these desires that they... I think that's not entirely true. I wish people could find happiness. That the nihility is a proud and terrifying dream. It's brought forth not by gain. Fulfilling a wish can certainly make people feel the joy. Indeed. Behind the shadow of the nihility, just as every life that edges closer to death fervently approaches the end of the nihility, we must pursue. Before you go, I'm glad. The answer itself doesn't matter. Only a name remains. You're looking right at it. She is a hunter who treads upon the finality. Death, but no matter which path you and she walk, are you ready? She too was here not long ago. Witness how that tiny spark of bug light
Who were you in the past?
The scenery. Am I dead? Really dead?
Death is one step away from here. Step over this place, and you will truly embrace death. Or you can turn back. Tell me, who were you in the past?
The Moth's Iron Cavalry.
And who are you?
A Stellaron.
Then who will you become in the future?
Just an ordinary girl.
Well then, keep walking forward.
Never. I fought tooth and nail to get where I am today, and this isn't over yet. Even if everything burns to ashes, I won't give up.
You should know that's a wish that can never come true. You couldn't become an ordinary girl, even in the last suite.
Why do you think that?
Entangled in the family's conspiracy, facing the mimetic entity's blades head on. That's more than enough cards stacked against you. Do you really think that the time you spent with her proved anything? For an ordinary girl, simple happiness shouldn't just be a matter of chance.
But who's to say all of this isn't what an ordinary girl would do?
What?
Perhaps the Dream Master was right. All the past we've left behind is already... All my experiences so far will still make me choose to step in. But you misunderstood my answer. I guess it's my fault too. Always talking about wanting a normal life. Being a Glamoth's Iron Cavalry and having entropy loss syndrome are more than just scars. They are a past that taught me to cherish, urged me to seek, and showed me how to love. All the things you listed are quite extraordinary indeed. Any ordinary girl would make the same choice I did. When faced with everything I have faced. In the darkest moments, ordinary people never need to feel small. After all, they always discover that they've already become something noble and bright. Indeed, I can't change the outcome or even the process. But I can decide how to view
This is just an even deeper form of self-deception.
Free will is mere self-deception for most people anyway. But as long as I'm not asking others to do the same, there's no shame in it for me. Everyone has their own answers as to why life slumbers.
Some will never find their answer.
But no one can take away their chance to keep looking. I won't give up, nor will I blame those who do. All I need to do is return their right. So, I will leave this place together with you. Even if embracing my former strength, the name I gave myself is Firefly. I used to think I was similar to a firefly, just a fleeting glimmer of light. But later, I realized no one would give themselves an... It was also because I thought fireflies were beautiful. Later, someone told me that my eyes, beauty, love, all our feelings stem from the flaws we were born with. And that's what makes each of us unique. Yet, I can't help but love these little things. Even though I'm sensitive to cold and can't stay. Even though baking cakes is really troublesome, I'll still keep trying.
because I love giving them to people who matter to me, and I love going around looking for cute dresses. Not to show off to others, but so I won't mind any flaws anymore. I won't fear any new scars. I'll give it my all to find what I love, and I won't let destiny take them away. So moths don't fly to flames because they yearn for light. It's about going through the flames, igniting yourself and burning with the most intense light. My destiny won't fall into darkness. I will. Light up everything around me. As long as the clock keeps ticking, death comes for us all eventually. And life has its time, too. If my world always ends up being burned to ashes, then let it burn! As long as I can keep burning, then wherever I am will be flames, not ashes.
Order. Dismember.
Actually, I used to envy you. You wouldn't feel pain, even though you were born to bring disaster. But you should be envious of me now. I'm unwilling to face death, nor do I want to keep fighting. But when faced with destiny, I will never run away! My dreams were always a scorched earth, where even a single new bud could never bloom. But I will still burn, and keep on burning, until new life rises from the ashes! If you are the Dream Master's answer, then listen to my reply in his stead. People hold on to hope not because they have never faced inevitable death. It's precisely because we are destined to die that we hold on to the hope of wanting to change something.
Life is not as fragile as butterfly wings.
As you wish. Don't be rash.
Order. Replicate.
You want to take advantage?
Come to me! The future is only the way.
I shall remember this one.
Devour!
Embrace a new life. May death protect us! Found me.
May this dispel the gloom, restore the skies. I'll take it on.
Are cute with enough believers. Lies become reality.
Gotcha.
Please wilt here.
You can't run.
I'm okay.
Preparing to feed.
Gotta stop them here.
This is being in sync.
Mimi.
Well, I'm not in a hurry anyway.
Initiate bite mutation.
Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
A little graze to...
Life is not so as you wish.
You can't run! The future is bright. Have some sunshine.
Break's over. Trust me, we can do anything!
Please root here.
You want to take advantage?
Guide with the rainbow, show me the way.
This is being in sync?
What are you doing?
Found me!
Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
Don't fight so I can leave her.
You can't run!
Life is not as you wish.
The future, have some sunshine.
I shall remember this one.
Dispel the gloom, destroy the skies. Don't be rash.
Swarm passing through.
Please cherish root here.
Come to me.
Our cube with enough believers, lies become reality!
Gotcha.
Okay. Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
Found me!
I knew it. Everything's far from over.
If embracing fate is also a form of resistance, this time...
I shall embrace death!
To live is to imagine a future version of yourself. The choices people make are almost completely dictated. It's the same for every path. The nihility already exists. When most paths make people believe that this world is good, but that does not apply to the nihility. The nihility is absurd and vast. It has nothing to do with good. Be it willing or blind, the way this will be a tough journey. Are you still willing to return to the start? In this way, you will reunite in the warmth of the sun. May death yet end her last dream. May you guide people back to the waking world. In the coming long nights, I'm afraid you will face many setbacks and witness many tragedies.
I come to greet. I come to wine. I come to claim. I grant poison for nectar, sow in spring to reap in fall. Await wizened fruit to fill livened boughs. All for the Amber Lord.
But when you make a choice, there will be a fleeting red that reappears before you once more in that monochrome world. What you must do now is ponder its significance, and then return to the waking world.
fear waking up from this dream. Go. Take back the right to Trailblaze. For them, and for me. That's where we will all find our answers.
Mr. Sunday, it's time for you to wake up from your dream. The future of Penacony won't belong to the Order.
The divine power of Enna. So be it. It wasn't my intention anyway.
Did the gods create this world? Do the gods love all beings?
All life shall grow as nature intended. And
all the work of creation has been completed. The inevitable day has arrived. The embryo of philosophy will reshape for us all of reality.
no more gods will ever stand here again. This paradise shall be forged by the King of Humankind! The order is ultimately flawed. By this decree, it shall be ended! The remembrance is fleeting and impermanent. By this decree, it shall be ended!
No way! Rosalina gave her life to protect the sweet dreams past.
Insolent! The hunt brings only futile misery. By this decree, it shall be ended!
But Tiernan's bullets still protect the sweet dreams present!
Time for an overhaul.
The nihility leaves no light unextinguished. By this decree, it shall be ended!
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
No interest in conflict.
The Trailblazer attempts the impossible. By this decree, it shall be ended!
Even so, Mikhail still believed in tomorrow.
Insolent! It's with this perfect melody I command. Recreate paradise anew! Robin, is that you singing?
Now, it's time to become the new Watchmaker.
Only by blazing a trail forward can we set time in motion and...
Only after the sweet dream ends will tomorrow come. People will keep moving forward.
Tomorrow, people will know that the world will still welcome countless marvels worth fighting for. A stagnant sweet dream can't imprison our desires. May this journey lead us starward!
So, why does life slumber? The night is still.
Wake up. It's time for this dream to end. Destiny won't let me give you the answer, and the true ending is too sad. Well then, I must come clean about my final lie. I never showed you anyone's memories, not even my own. All you've seen is a script I came across by chance. It recorded everything that had happened, and using its stimulation, you actually managed to enter the memories from your own perspective and remember everything anew. It means you're different, unique. You've done something no one has ever done before. Even though your memories were cremated to ashes, you were able to recall them once more. The Stellaron Hunters say you are the one who can turn the wheels of time and give it meaning. That you are the one who can alter destiny and make whole what is incomplete. Come, I want to show you something.
Elio?
This is what I promised to give you. The truth about the finality. This cat is not Elio, but a strand of Terminus's divine core. The Stellaron Hunters described this scene to me. Something I've never seen myself. When Terminus ascends to godhood once more, they will manifest their 1,000. Now I am become finality. Then, Terminus turned into a pack of black cats, distributing every ounce of their divine power between those creatures. What you see is one of those cats. As for Elio, he is an even more special existence. Only the Stellaron Hunters know his truth. It will tell you the truth regarding the ending you haven't yet remembered. But you must be prepared. What really happened is that Firefly didn't meet with anyone between the fall of the Great Septimus and when she left Penacony. Not even you. She knew how tragic her third death would be. So she only dared to watch you from afar and hid on her lonesome when she was about to fade away. But even sad memories are precious. If you can accept farewells with grace, then you'll gain the strength when you bid farewell to loved ones. You should cry while they can still hear you. That's the only way they'll know just how many people. You know, I often wonder if everything I'm doing right now is just a whimsical gift from destiny. That I haven't really decided anything, but right now, I don't care. Because my joy is real. My sorrow is real. And you will be the same. Remember, if you have regrets that must be mended, then shout with all your might from the depths of your heart. The fact that you can see this black cat means Terminus is in the process of passing by you. The power of only one black cat cannot change much. But your past is if it remembers your voice and decides to change something in its own future, Perhaps it is because the world is destined to shatter that an ordinary girl can obtain the bouquet she yearns for. Go forth and deliver that bouquet with your own hands, so that no one will... I hope we'll meet again. The only one who could... Father, destruction is not just a single glow. Only by enkindling the winter wilderness with flames that cross the sky This is the experience from cultivators who had remade the world, sitting among the embers. They drew the morning star, knowing best. Why does life slumber? You will eventually find your own.
Then, let's go reclaim everything.
You arrogant gambler.
Oh, do tell me what you've...
When sailing through storms...
So,
they all died.
I feel like I need to read between the lines here, Professor. But
you're not lucky at all. You chose to forever remain sober, never becoming a...
Let's make an actual bet then. But I don't even care about the outcome. In this world, what could be more precious than possibilities?
Creating a brand new path. You must have some ideas as his sister, right?
I think it must have been a battle between different kinds of the Trailblaze. However, my brother came to the wrong conclusion. His original aspiration was similar to the Trailblaze, yet the road he walked was one named the Domination, or the Conquest. Even if someone wishes for there will always be those who don't want to be saved, who want to save themselves.
Do you also think that there shouldn't be any god?
No. Even a god who does nothing can at least give people something to believe in, and this world definitely no longer needs a king of humankind. That's why I believe my brother will come to understand all of this one day as well. He made mistakes, but he was stopped. I don't want him to spend the rest of his life in...
No wonder you came looking for me.
Yes. I want to make a deal with you. And after that, we'll talk about what position Penacony will hold before the IPC.
So, you still don't...
That's Elio's decision.
He saw my future?
In all possible futures where you join the Stellaron Hunters, you will ultimately choose betrayal. You shall become a Lord Ravager named Ephemera. Those were Elio's exact words.
Payment?
After everything is over, we want you to burn some of her memories.
May I know why?
She can't head to the next stop with these memories. It would draw the Destruction's attention to her too early, and she'd die there.
I can do that. But I'll give the memories back to her sooner or later. In my own way, whether you try to stop me or not.
No one will stop you. It is already written in the script. It will be a new beginning. The 4 apocalypses will converge towards the Destruction because of it.
Burnt. Yes. Just like with Mr. Aventurine back then. Thankfully, this is the world within the dreamscape. Perhaps she won't be able to fully recover. I'm very sorry. Don't be. She's got other pressing matters right now. She's betrayed too many people, facing death threats from Avengers. But at the moment she burned away the Nihility, she said she was blooming. Come to think of it, people all believe that the Dahlia's floriography means betrayal. But on the...
But where's Firefly?
How did you know I was here? I'm doing okay. Sorry. I wasn't trying to avoid you, but I have my own reasons. Can you just... How did you know about the promise? I never mentioned it. I don't think I've mentioned it, but I wrote down everything I wanted to do in my journal before coming here. I've been quietly following you and watching you from afar for a while, but I still didn't want to disturb you. I hope your dreams... To see the fireworks, of course. I heard there's this huge airship in Penacony where you can get an absolutely photo-worthy view.
So?
Let's go watch the fireworks.
It really is the perfect spot. You've got great taste. Either way, thank you. I wonder whether everyone feels speechless at times like this. Maybe it's neither. There's a saying that I always liked. When it comes to someone we want to meet, we always imagine the scene before it happens. Imagine the words we'll say that would make them smile. Slowly but surely, all the things we want to say would have already been said before we even met the person. And when we finally meet again, we realize they're even more beautiful than anything we could... I'm sorry, but I can't tell you. Elio told me that it would lead to a terrible future. If I say even a few words more, all I can tell you is why our path long ago, you promised me that if I could dream, then you would make it a beautiful daydream. What matters isn't how they've changed, but that you still... I'm sorry. Yeah, actually, I still haven't experienced one of the 3 deaths written. I only realized it after Anna's dream dissipated. I've made a mistake, being sent to the Dream Flux Reef by death. As for the true 3 deaths, the first one, I have known its true form for a long time. I can't dream. After I woke up, I would never dream again. In other words, the me the second time. I was killed by the swarm disaster. I activated my true power and came, but that power would inevitably lead me to the 3rd death. My symptoms would accelerate, and the dreamscape had already started merging with reality when we arrived in Penacony. I thought I was dreaming, but I was actually... Don't worry. I asked Silverwolf about it, and she said, things won't get that serious. I just don't want to see you looking sad. After all, we never know when we... Hey, If this is my only chance to dream, then as we near the end, let me in just like what I used to do. Let's close our eyes. And let me. Right. We should right at that golden hour. That being said, we could also pretend we're strangers who just me. I'm a student traveling to the golden hour, and you're a student too. But you came here from a bunch of mean. When that happens, I'll step up to the plate. No worries. The result doesn't matter. And even the process isn't important. So, Grant, remember how I held you and flew into the sky when we fought against Enna's dream? Back then, we were standing shoulder to shoulder still. I have a tiny, selfish, maybe there were no enemies at all. It was all just a prank. And when I carried
Firefly?
Elio said we're destined to head to different finalities. That's why you told me that you'll give me a daydream. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not scared of death, but please say you're destined to bring about the finality. I believe you'll be there. Only you can know it. And only you can decide. This cosmos certainly doesn't exist for so.
Even so, I'll still be the last thing you forget.
Fireworks.
No. While the result doesn't matter. And even the process isn't important. I'll do everything I promised. Am I still one step too late? Why? Firefly can't see it anymore. No. It's not being I can change the course of destiny and make up for what's missing. If the world has set an endpoint for our destiny,
You see, everything is possible in this land of the dreams. We each came here with our own goals and realized them in unimaginable ways. Whether the outcome was sweet and dreamlike or bitter and real, it is still the answer we longed for. So, why do people choose to sleep? I think it's as you said. So when tomorrow comes, we'll wake from our dreams, smiling.